British Chamber of Commerce in Singapore has around 400 corporate members, the insurance companies, the legal professions, the banks. There's about 4,000 people, so there is a huge mix. We are a business network that provides a platform for British and international businesses that are doing business in Singapore. We facilitate that via networking events, through brilliant content curation, and also provide that voice in representing British business back to UK government, but also to the Singapore government as well. The impact of COVID-19 has dramatically changed the way we've had to think as a chamber. We tend to run around about 100 to 120 events per year, from a small interview session, a panel discussion, a breakfast meeting, a lunch, all the way through to hosting a Women in Business conference and our annual business awards. And a big part of what we do is to provide that physical interconnectivity between companies and people. We had to think about ways of maintaining our value and really thinking about how we demonstrate that value going forwards. We were trying to pivot the chamber to ensuring that the content that we would normally create was delivered in a slightly different way, in a slightly more flexible way as well. We sent out a COVID survey to our members to really understand their challenges, their needs, their requirements, and generally what they felt. And then we could get the feedback into the chamber so we can work out how to represent them. And then we did a series of pulse checks to make sure that as different bits of legislation were coming in, we could keep that connectivity with our members, which was so important. We used that information to filter it back through to the Singapore government and to the British High Commission here. We ensured that we had a collective voice of what British business was saying and thinking and doing, and how they were looking to mitigate some of the challenges of COVID. Our annual economic briefing is usually a large networking event that we hold in Singapore. We ran that event online at a much more favourable time to the UK market as well, to widen the appeal and open that up to the wider ASEAN market as well. And that drove a few hundred attendees to that event, probably more than we would have got in the physical environment. It really has highlighted that curating really impactful, relevant content is the main point of what we're here to do, right? So when you get amazing feedback from our members that have listened in and going, this is exactly the sort of content we're looking for, and this has really helped me, that's brilliant.